Previously on Survivor. With only 4 players left, the former Right Toon Alliance of Bonnie, Heiki and Letsejo were determined to make it to the final 3. Their alliance came all the way from the early Right Toon days when Tejan persuaded Letsejo to join forces with Heiki and Bonnie.
I'm letting him do the work in order not to put myself in the spot where I need to lie to people.
After merge, this foursome dominated the game for a while, but then Heiki became suspicious of Tejan.
It is plain and simple mathematics and stupidity. If we see, here comes a bulldozer and we say...
And the most powerful alliance in the game collapsed. However, Letsejo decided to stay loyal to her fellow pleb Tejan by voting for Heiki at Tribal Council. But Tejan got voted out instead, and Letsejo was a free agent once again. Heiki and Bonnie lured her back by bad-mouthing Tejan. The 2 celebs successfully swayed Letsejo.
I want to personally apologize to you for having actually been sold on all of that and entertaining those thoughts.
And the threesome pledged to take one another to the final 3. Only MXO was standing in their way, and after Bonnie won the next immunity challenge, they could get rid of the last remaining Goma player. In a brutal final immunity challenge, Letsejo claimed her 3rd and most important individual immunity victory to secure her place in the final 2. Letsejo wins final individual immunity! At Tribal Council, she voted out Bonnie, taking a shocked Heiki with her to face the jury. Only 2 are left. Who will be the ultimate survivor and win 1 million rand tonight? Heiki, Letsejo, 27 days. You've come as far as you possibly can by yourselves. Now, the power shifts from you to these guys. Now, they have to make a decision tonight. They have to decide who they feel is most deserving of the title Ultimate Survivor and the prize of 1 million rand. I'm not going to give you guys a chance to state why you think you should be the winner of this season of Survivor. Heiki, you're up first.
Look, I don't think I deserve $1 million. I don't think like I don't know what to say. This is probably the first thing in my life, except a few acting awards, that I've come so far, ever. That's why I thought I was going to win today. But all I can say is that this is the one that won today. This little thing. And she showed South Africa and the people of this country something, I'm telling you, that it's going to blow them away.
Letsejo.
Hi, everyone. It's a real surprise that I made it this far. And it's all because of the people that I surrounded myself with. I was my usual Letsejo. I pulled my weight around camp, whether it was fetching wood or cooking or whatever it may have been. And I can't really give you a reason why you should give me the 1 million rands. All I can say is I played the game hard.
Thank you very much to both of you. I'm now going to give the floor to the jury. Bonnie, you're up first.
My question is to Letsecho. One of the people that I think got you really far in the game is Tejan. Because he actually was doing all the legwork and you were kind of sitting pretty. When he left though, and you got to find out some of the details of how he was playing the game, you said that you were not at all aware, you were shocked. I find that hard to believe, and I'm just sharing that. I'm interested to know what would have happened if Tejan wasn't there.
Then I would have built another alliance.
Okay, I hear that. But what I'm trying to actually understand now is you were happy to trust Tejan and vote for the people that he said to vote for. Why were you so shocked?
He approached me with the aim of having an alliance. And I said to him, I don't want to burn my fingers or be pushed into situations where I'm forced to lie to people. Maybe I was naive, but I believed everything that he said.
Thank you, Bonnie. Vanessa, you're up next.
Firstly, congratulations to the two of you for getting to the end. You guys really are awesome. Heiki, why Bonnie? Why did you guys form the bond that you did and the alliance that you did? Was it simply because you guys really got on and you had a whole lot in common, or was there also a slight strategic move in that? In other words, if the two of you got to the end together, do you think you could have beaten her?
I've said numerous times right here that I trusted woman 100%. She's one of my mates.
Do you think that if the two of you were sitting there now, do you think you could have beaten her, and why?
To sit here, I'm not here to beat Letsecho. I tell you, I don't. She's the one that I feel deserves the $1 million. I don't know, Vanessa, I don't know how to answer that to you.
That's fine.
Vanessa, thank you very much.
Thank you, Heiki.
Roxy.
Standing here at the final tribal council with you two, having a 1 in 2 chance of being the sole survivor and winning R1 million. I want to know specifically, and I want guns blazing, I want passion, and I want you to answer me and tell me why you played better than the person next to you. And I really don't want someone to talk in circles, so please don't give me answers in circles.
Action.
Yeah.
Action, because I do the do in the doing. That's what. I believe in action. I believe in doing the next right thing. What I think is right, it might be completely up. Because that's what I believe gets you further than the next.
Thank you.
Letsecho.
I played this game the way I believed that I should play it. I followed my gut a lot. Constantly I'd be asked about the future plan and so on. And I don't know how everybody else planned the game, but that was my plan, to take each day step by step. And that's why I'm sitting here, I guess.
Letsecho, this question's for you. In my opinion, you didn't play a social game. You spent much of the time in the background. And to your own confessions, you have said you play one day at a time. So how did you get to this point?
Sure. How I got this far in the game is through the alliances that I made, and the decisions that were made through the alliances that I was within.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alison.
Oh yeah. Congratulations for the R1 million question. Of you guys never answered to my satisfaction. You came to this game only for love, not for $1 million. Are you still saying that? You're not here for $1 million?
I'm here for the $1 million.
Heiki?
If I get $1 million tonight, I will run down the streets naked. Of joy.
Salute, brother.
Salute to you, MX.
Peace.
Thank you, MXO.
Heiki. You are definitely the most colorful character in the game for me. The way I saw you in the game was, for me, I felt like you were the camp bully and you were kind of picking we were both in Raitun, and you were kind of picking on one of the smallest members, and that was me. But that's not my question. I'm just expressing you my feelings and how I perceive the way you treated me in the game. My question to you is the following. Which move that you made in the game to vote out one of the jury members was the most strategic in your opinion, and why?
Tejan.
The reason, please?
It was strategic, but it was also honest. Because...
Okay, please answer the question.
But I'm going to answer the question now for you. Because if he didn't go, he would have voted me out. And I don't know till today if he would have told me he was going to vote me out, because he lied in my face twice. I've never lied to him once.
Thank you, Harry. Harry? Happy?
Happy?
Thank you, Harry. Simon.
Heike, the first question, you looked over to Lesego, you said, this girl deserves the million. So when I look at it and I think about who I'm going to vote for, I need to ask you this, Heike, and there's only two answers. Do you want to be Heike, the noble guy who said, vote for Lesego because she performed so well? Or do you want to be Heike, the guy who is the ultimate survivor?
I want to be Heike, the ultimate survivor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Simon. Malusi.
My first question is to you, Heike, and it is about Harry. What prompted that decision to exact revenge on behalf of Harry by voting me out? Why did you see that as you doing service for Harry by taking me out?
Okay. We all know you and Harry were very close. And you turned on Harry like that. You turned on him like that. The moment Tejan went to you or someone went to you and said, listen here, we're voting Harry out, you switched like this. You didn't even think twice.
Heike, my biggest worry about you is you're very passionate, but you don't have all the facts. And I'm wondering that someday that passion is going to lead you to the deep ocean. Lesego, I just want to know, do you regard yourself as a player who was loyal to one person as an individual, or were you ever loyal to like an alliance of sorts?
What I can say is I was in an alliance with Tejan, as everybody knows, within an alliance.
Who were you loyal to? One person or the alliance?
I was loyal to an alliance as long as it worked in my favor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Malusi. Tejan, your turn.
Heike, I believe you've played this game masterfully. And if it was the game alone, you would have my vote hands down. But such level of deception could only be gained from much experience. And it's not the kind of experience you'd get from a game. It's the kind of experience you'd get from real life. Whether you are genuine or whether you're pretending to be genuine, you are going to be doing good deeds. So maybe it's all right. So my decision tonight's going to be based on how Lesego answers her question. Lesego, what I don't understand is I was true to you from the very beginning, and more than that, I always gave you detailed explanations of every strategic move I was making. So it's beyond me how you could believe Heike's and Bonnie's allegations, especially since I wasn't there to defend myself anymore. That I don't understand that. Why did you take Heike and Bonnie with you to the final three? That just didn't seem to make sense strategically.
What drove me to sticking with Heike and Bonnie is because I felt I could trust them more. You know, with MXO says random things now and then, and you never know when to believe him. So for me, trust was a big thing, and I decided to take a chance and challenge myself. I don't know if that answers your question.
Best of luck to you both.
Sean.
Heike, you've been quoting Matthew 5, verse 16, or was it 17? 16. Would you mind quoting it again for me, please?
Be as shrewd as snakes and as careful as the doves.
So you're saying that you were both in this game?
I have to be both, because I've got to be careful and I've got to know who to stick to, who I can trust and who I cannot trust.
Did it ease your conscience to tell people that you were voting them off when you were as shrewd as a snake?
Well, I mean, if I said to people, that's what I'm going to do, then that's what I'm going to do. I said in the beginning, that's what I'm going to do.
Suppose they then ask you, did it ease your conscience to tell people that you were voting them off?
If I
when you
made
were
a
shrewd as
promise,
snake?
if I made a promise, my conscience
Listen to
would...
the question. Did it ease your conscience to tell people that you're voting them off when you were shrewd as a snake?
The thing is, when I was as shrewd as a snake, I never had that promise of that person to tell him that I was going to vote him off. So I never had to.
Did it ease your conscience?
But I mean, a snake doesn't have a conscience, and I didn't make that promise then.
You've answered my question. Thank you.
Sean.
Thanks.
Heikki Letsejo. It's out of your hands now. The time has come. Heikki Letsejo. It's out of your hands now. The time has come. Jury, there you have it. You've heard what you need to hear to make a R1 million decision. Remember, tonight you will vote for the person you think is most deserving of the title of Ultimate Survivor. For the last time this season, Vanessa, you're up first. I'll fetch the votes. So, it is done. Thank you to each and every single one of you for a truly incredible season of Survivor. Perhaps the most exciting one yet. Hope you all enjoyed the Maldives. We'll see you back in South Africa for the reading of the votes. Travel safely, everybody. God bless, and see you at home.
Mike Alpha, November uniform Golf. 7 miles from touchdown, heading 100. Change now, final controller.
Welcome to the grand finale of Survivor South Africa Maldives, live from Rand Airport here in Johannesburg. Wow. They certainly clean up well, don't they? Yeah. In fact, to be quite honest, I don't recognize some of you. Has anyone seen Letsejo? What an incredible bunch of contestants this season had, ladies and gentlemen. Am I right or what? Now tonight we will find out what is in this box, because that will determine who wins this. 1 million rand and of course the title of Ultimate Survivor. Now here to provide a soundtrack to tonight's exciting event is the Sun Gum Band. Now these guys also composed some of the background music of the season. Right, for 27 days, our 19 castaways battled the elements and each other to get to this point. We had two distinct groups, the celebs and the plebs. Tonight, only two players remain, one celeb and one pleb, Heiki and Letsejo. Now tonight we have the opportunity to look back on their experience in the Maldives and retrace their steps towards what is in this voting box. Heiki, let us start with you.
Yeah.
Now right from, don't look so nervous. Right from the get-go, you played what we could call a social game. You made friends, you made relationships that lasted throughout the game.
Yeah.
Was that a strategy on your part?
Yeah, okay, can I answer that with a question? May I?
I'm
okay,
not
it's
surprised.
very simple. No,
I'm
no,
not
I want to answer
surprised.
it with a question. I mean, you don't wake up every morning in your bedroom and you think, okay, today I'm going to live like this, and tomorrow I'm going to live life like that. And so, what it was about was living in the moment and finding people that would resonate with that, what I believe in. I'm not saying I'm right or that one's wrong or whatever and stuff. You can't go in with one strategy or one plan. I mean, that's not the point of it. It's living in the moment, and I had a lot of fun, and I just resonated with what Bonnie had inside of her, and Jacques. I mean, we became extremely good mates. And
Well, let me ask you there, did you have a strategy in place at the start of the game?
No.
Nothing at all?
To have fun and just to believe, right, isn't it? I mean, I don't understand the question.
I got you.
It's like a dumb, I don't know what to say.
No, you said enough. Thank you very much. Let's go to you. You played a different game. You by your own admission, you played a more under the radar game. In fact, you only made 2 sets of alliances. Your first one with Tejan and then later with Bonnie and Heiki. Was that a deliberate strategy?
It was a plan on my part. I went in and I decided that I wanted to stay under the radar, because if you're all over the place and you know strategizing with that person and that person, it puts you in the limelight and people notice you soon. So yeah, it was my plan to go in there, play under the radar for as long as possible and surprise everyone at the end, and I think I did.
You certainly did. After the break, we go back and take a look at the celebs versus the plebs and how that division worked out for our two groups of contestants. Stay tuned. This season started off with two groups of contestants, the celebs and the plebs. The first few days they spent in total separation from one another, both groups blissfully unaware of the other's existence.
First time in the ocean!
We shall name this Kuvukilet.
When they finally met, they were mixed up into two tribes. Raitoon, meaning public or ordinary citizen in the Maldivian dialect of Devehi, they wore the yellow buffs. And then the blue buffs were Goma, meaning royalty or famous in Devehi. So, we have 5 plebs and 4 celebs on the Raitoon tribe. Now, Tejan, the dice certainly fell in your favor when it came to the numbers game, and you guys used that to your advantage, and the celebs suffered the consequences. Take us through that strategy again.
Firstly, quick shout out Callum, Ralton, Joe, and the Shuriken crew, and especially you, Raksha.
Did you not understand the question?
I discovered the numbers too late. By then, I'd already formed an alliance with Heikki. I got island fever, maybe paranoia. I thought Heikki was going to try to lure me in and give the celebs the numbers 5 versus 4. And that's why I needed to do what I did. That's when I saw the numbers, and that's when the deceptions began.
And you were thinking numbers right from the start?
No, I wasn't, and that's the problem. I should have at the very beginning, and I thought Heikki had one-upped me on that. And that's why I did what I did, and it came out the way it did. It was just me trying to scramble to get myself out of a sticky situation. I'd formed the alliance, and I couldn't very well go back to them and say, guys, you know what, I don't trust you anymore. I had to do what I did, and you saw what you saw.
Well, in the long run, it didn't turn out too badly for Raitoon. Vanessa, on Gorma, you guys also had the numbers advantage, the celebs in this case, but you guys chose to do things a little differently. You voted off one of your own.
It wasn't my idea. It was Jacques' idea. But I've been asked a few times, what is the biggest mistake you made, and if there's something you could change, what would it be? And that would be not to vote for Philly. Because, well, first of all, it was a numbers game and obviously sticking together. But secondly, because she was loads of fun to have around. She really was a laugh, is a laugh. And yeah, that was a big mistake. Because then Jacques left and then we were really down with the numbers.
Roxy, you had a game plan right from the start. In fact, you made a lot of friends. You had some people that took you through to the merge. You even had an immunity idol to help you when you got there. But then everything fell to pieces. What happened?
It did fall to pieces. I think I maybe planned things a little bit too much. I think that I should have, been a bit more flexible. But Jacques left medically, then Vanessa left medically, and I had used my idol. So yeah, I had nothing left. I was just stranded.
You were stranded, she says. Well, you may or may not have a game plan in this game. But one thing, you need to make it to the end. You also need to deal with the twists that this game throws at you. Now, we had twists right from the beginning. The black cowries, Taslim. What is the final verdict for you? Is it a curse or a blessing?
It's definitely a curse. I hated that thing. Well, first of all, to actually have been given it in the first place, I felt very betrayed. I felt that my teammates had chosen me. I'm just so unhappy about it. In the end, though, I think it worked out for the best. It wasn't really anything strategic to give it to Bonnie, but it all turned out good in the end.
So a little bit of both then.
Definitely.
Bonnie, now you were the only person to have both the black and the white cowries, and one has to wonder, was Lady Luck smiling at you in this game? Because you found a lot of things. I mean, you found the first white cowrie at the merge feast, per chance. And then, of course, you found a hidden immunity idol with a clue that you had won at the reward challenge, the auction reward. How much of a part does luck play in this game?
I was just blessed. I think I was paying a lot of attention and I was thinking a lot. And it was just my game. I guess that's how it worked out for me.
Were you walking around all the time looking for stuff?
Yeah, I was. No, really, I was.
And in your personal life, do you look around and find stuff all the time? If luck does play a part in this game, then some of you certainly had your share of bad luck, Vanessa. You survived a unanimous vote at the previous tribal council, only to be pulled from the game the next day by the medical team. Let's talk what if. What if you had made it to merge?
Would have been great. Well, I mean, once again, a lot of people asked, do you think you would have made it past the next tribal council because you nearly got voted out at the one before you got hurt? And I really don't know, because with the game of Survivor, things literally change every hour by the hour. You can really upset one team member, next thing you know, you've got everybody voting for that person. It would have been great to make it to merge. I haven't even thought that far because I got pulled. So
you didn't think that far? You had so much time.
I haven't. Yeah. Well, I hurt my neck, and I haven't really thought, well, what would have happened if I got to merge?
And how are you now? How's your health now?
I'm absolutely fine. Thank you very much. I have a great physiotherapist and biokineticist. So
don't say the name. We're on live television.
No. Answer the name.
Right, Jacques.
Yes.
It's unavoidable and undeniable that you're leaving the game when you did could quite possibly have cost, and it did cost these guys dearly. In fact, your alliance did suffer. One could also say that if you hadn't left, they may just have made it to merge. You could have altered things quite considerably. Do you feel like you've let them down?
Absolutely, yes, I did. I mean, it was definitely one of the most difficult decisions I've ever had to make. You know, on one hand, I felt I was playing a really great game. And on the other hand, I had, vitiligo taking over my hands. So it was playing a huge mental role. You know, it was definitely a huge negative. It was a battle, an internal battle that I was facing, and I had to make the decision at the end of the day. At this stage, I can't regret the decision, but yes, I did let them down, and I feel very terrible about that.
Given the choice, you've now watched the show. Given the choice, would you have made the same decision if you could go back?
Yes, I would have made the same decision. Yeah.
Great. A huge part of Survivor is enduring the hardships, the hunger, the elements, the lack of sleep. Not only that, but you also are completely cut off from your support system back home. And this year, the history of our location compounded that sense of isolation. But there was one castaway whose pining for her family and loved ones really tugged at our heartstrings. Alison, a lot of tears shed. How tough was it out there?
Nico, it was the hardest thing I've ever had to endure. You know, you suddenly realize just what's important in life. Your whole perspective on life becomes different, and the things that are important, you realize what those are. And it was grueling for me. It really did. I'm not such a crybaby normally, but I think if there was a prize for the biggest baby, I probably would have won that.
Well, you didn't come away from all that heartache and all those tears were definitely worth all of that, because you walked away with a very sleek, sexy Volvo V60 over there. Now, there's one thing tears of joy. One thing though, you wanted to eat that key when I revealed it. I mean, you were ready, you were about to pounce on it. I had to stop you from grabbing it and swallowing it, right?
I didn't have my glasses, Nico. I thought it might be the latest form of iPod, and then I thought maybe it's a chocolate brownie.
Yeah.
But neither of those.
A really tiny chocolate brownie. I've had something in my pocket. It's been burning a hole for months in my pocket. I think it's about time I hand it over to you, Alison. Come on over. There it is. This is not a boerewors roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Nico.
Thank you, Alison. Let's go over there and try it out. Hop in there and tell us if it is as new as it looks. What does it smell like?
Oh, it smells like new leather. Gorgeous.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of Volvo. Right. Thank you very much to Volvo.
Take a closer look.
Oh my, what is that?
That is, in fact, a key to a sexy, sporty, gorgeous Volvo V60.
My God.
Sports wagon.
All happened so quickly, but Volvo, amazing, beautiful, sophisticated. That's just up my street. Love it, love it, love it.
Good morning!
How do I look? Do I look good?
The majority of them are actors, and we are just average South Africans.
Guys, we have more!
Turn! Wake up! Here's the message!
Yay!
Go crazy, man.
Check his tongue is sticking out when he laughs. It's like Harry's
What? Is that all you got?
The feeling that I'm feeling now is just the feeling that you'll be feeling when you're put in the same situation. So I'm not feeling any feeling. I'm just continuing.
Shut up!
Frustration.
Nico sees nada. Nico cannot see anything.
I totally hate rats and mice. I mean, I can't stand the buggers. They are disgusting, they're gross, and they're dirty.
No, this is really Lord of the Flies. This is gross. We're not savages. Add a bit more for me. What is that?
Where's the liver?
Looking at the bottom. They tasted like smoked chicken.
I wish I had a long shirt.
Oh,
isn't that good?
That's so good.
Yeah.
Sorry, told you so. It was worth all the drama. Can I have a little bit?
That tastes like chicken.
It's called Rota Nostra.
Somebody call 911. There's a fire burning in the Maldives. Whoa.
You're watching the live finale of Survivor South Africa Maldives, and like you've just witnessed, the season had its fair share of characters, some comical and some just plain crazy. And of course, each of them had their moments on the island. Now, a very colorful character this year was no doubt the hot-headed Tsepo. Thanks to him, our celebs enjoyed Rota Nostra on the island. Tsepo, what has the public's response been to you for slaughtering the rats and eating them?
I'm definitely not vegetarian. No, funny enough, I was invited to Alexander to come clean up the rat problem.
Now, what about... What about the hot-headedness?
What hot-headedness?
I thought you'd say that. Then, of course, there was MXO. Now, I'm still trying to figure out whether MXO was playing the fool or fooling the players. MXO, which one was it?
I mean, from being a musical Einstein in my own studio, that was a well-deserved...
Musical Einstein?
Yeah, musical Einstein. That was a well-deserved holiday for me. So I was there, I took a sabbatical. It was cool for me just to be there and meeting peculiar souls like this, crazy people. We had fun,
MXO, everyone else was looking for food on the island. All you wanted was a six-pack. Did you get one?
Yes, you know what?
You want to show us?
You now?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Harry, you will probably... Yes, there we go. Thanks, Harry. Harry, you will probably be forever remembered as the guy who found an immunity idol without a clue, then lost it. Once again, without a clue. What has the audience's or the viewers' response been to you?
Oh, some of my students gave me so much slack for losing the idol because, I mean, if I played it that evening, I got voted off, I would have been in the merge, Nico. I think I was strategizing too much. I forgot where I hit the idol. I think that was my downfall.
Well, we thought we might help you with that. I think if you just take a look down on your right-hand side, just on your right, you see already you lost.
Oh, bad one!
Hold it up. Let's take a look what you have.
It's got the right in.
Finally, the twain have come together. Now, our mathematician not only found and lost his idol, but he also suffered one of the biggest blindsides of the game.
I don't trust nobody. Nobody.
It's so nice.
We're just waiting for the executioner.
I'm one with you guys, with all of us in this tribe.
Let them think they have the numbers against Harry, and we blindside her.
Carmel. Tribe has spoken.
I need to take her out. This island isn't big enough for the both of us.
It can be a dangerous thing when someone's got a hidden immunity idol.
If anyone is in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it,
About that, Nico.
Cindy, tribe has spoken.
Where's everybody, Harry? Plotting and scheming as we speak. The four of us are still as solid as a rock.
Harry,
Tribe has spoken.
There's a reason for an alliance. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And now he owes me one. Big time.
Malusi. Malusi, Tribe has spoken.
Malusi, you did not see that one coming, did you?
I saw it so much that I didn't see it.
Tell me something. How does one play this game? Or can one play this game without being the victim of or the perpetrator of betrayal or blindsides?
First of all, what a terrible alliance to form right in the beginning. I mean, no harm done. I hope so. Tejan never had an indication that he was going to betray me.
You're still stunned.
I still don't believe it till to this day.
Can one play this game without blindsides and betrayal?
No, it's not possible. I think you bring your character to this game, but as soon as the 7th day or the 6th day comes and you're hungry, you start surviving, and all that matters is you. So at the end of the day, you can't
Very
blame
well
anyone.
said. Very well said. Now, Carmel was another player that was blindsided. And a lot of people came to me and said you left the game way too early. They wanted to see more of Carmel. What is it? There we go. What is it, Carmel, that led to your demise?
Well, I think personally that it was my strength. In fact, I saw that in the tapes afterwards. That
You didn't know you were strong?
I did know I was strong, and you know what? That was actually my plan, to not be too strong too early, because I've got a tendency of jumping into things way too passionately and not holding back enough when it counts. And I planned to be a bit more vulnerable, show a bit more of my softer side. And obviously, I just got drawn into the game, and I was fighting for the team at first. So I was fighting for my tribe, and obviously they just saw a bit of threat in that, and that is a consolation in itself.
And in the challenges, you certainly did bring the game, did you not? Now, speaking of challenges, let's take a look at some of this season's highlights.
Zip on the back foot, and he's down. Carmel, one last hard push. Oh, Zippo is down. Tejan still struggling. Yellow team wins the challenge. They struggle to get Vanessa, Jacques, and Simon on that clever move, taking dry sand and throwing it onto the mud, and it works. And watch your feet. Wins immunity. Rocks in the circle. Arjun thinks they are done. Carmel wrenching that ball away from Cindy. Wins the challenge, wins immunity. 2 balls, Aki catches it, he's out. Tasleen drops it, wins the reward. Into that water, helping her along. Now right tune struggling. He grabs Aki. Come here! And go. Oh, Vanessa takes a shot to the head. Bonnie and Vanessa, Bonnie on top now. She has that wishbone. She's free. She's off. Both tribes are even at this point. And Tejan, Allison is in. MXO takes a running jump. Sean wins the challenge. Sean wins the challenge. Sean wins the challenge. It's mind over matter. He's thinking he's not letting go. And they're off. Heikki first in the pit. MXO is up there. Oh, no, he's not. On to the next stage in this game. MXO now. Bonnie! 45 minutes. Heikki is down.
These incredible challenges severely tested our castaways and showcased their strengths and their weaknesses. Felicity, many would argue that the reason you went was because of many of your tribe mates perceived you as the weaker player. Is that the reason that you were voted out eventually?
I think physically, yes, absolutely. I think that those challenges are designed by people who are very sick in their heads. Very sick in their heads. I didn't have an opportunity though to show my mental strength and the fact that I have tenacity that's skrik for niks.
I believe you, yes, and I know that. But physically, you feel that you weren't up to it necessarily.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, let's go to someone that physically was. Lucanio, you certainly were one of the strongest players in the season, and yet you were the first guy voted off.
It was pretty sad.
You never had an opportunity to show off all that muscle.
Yes, it was pretty sad. I was actually looking forward to playing the game, and it's very sad that I had to go that soon.
Why did you have to go? Why were you voted off?
I think my personality came out a bit too strong, and some of the people in the group did see that, and they thought they must let me go. Yeah.
Right, let's go to Cindy. Cindy, one of the most memorable moments of the season was the scoring of the goal at the water polo challenge. What a challenge!
What a goal!
How tough were these challenges in this game on the contestants?
The challenges were very grueling, Nico, but absolutely fun. Nothing that you would get out that you can just go out, pay for and do. So absolutely enjoyed them. And the most grueling challenge that I got to experience was our sandbag challenge. When we were running, chasing the other team, and I just felt like giving up. I wanted MXO to take my sandbag. He wouldn't take it, and I had to carry on because I'm getting voted out here or just carrying on. So that had to be my hardest challenge, but the best one was scoring that winning goal for our tribe.
It was an awesome moment. MXO was busy working on his six-pack, so he couldn't help you. All right, we have a break coming up, but right afterwards, we talk to the jury and about their R1 million decision. Stay tuned.
Welcoming the members of the jury. This season had the biggest jury we've ever seen on Survivor South Africa. The first 3 members came as quite a surprise at the first tribal council after merge, where Simon was voted out.
Seeing the jury, of course it was a surprise.
Was it a nice surprise or a good?
No,
or a
not a
bad
good surprise.
It's a good thing not to stab someone.
Of course.
Because you don't feel guilty.
So you didn't backstab anyone?
No, I didn't backstab anyone. Everyone knew Guti.
Next to join the jury was Malusi, after being blindsided by his alliance.
John votes either you or me off tonight. You will not win that million if he gets to the top 2. He won't. Because he's never thought of the jury.
Tejan was indeed next on the chopping block, squaring off the numbers between the former Raitoon and Gorma tribes at 3 each. With an immunity necklace, a white cowrie, and a hidden idol in the hands of the Raitoon 3, they picked off the Gorma players. Sean,
tribe spoke,
Allison, and MXO became jury members one after the other. Then, at the final immunity challenge, Letsejo won the necklace and voted out Bonnie, who became the 10th and final member of the jury.
It is the live finale of Mnet's 4th season of Survivor South Africa, and tonight we're going to find out whether Heiki or Letsejo brought back R1 million from the Maldives. Now, the decision lies in the hands of our jury and, of course, you, the viewers, who cast that 11th vote. Simon.
Here
Yeah, you made it all the way to the merge, but then you were the first one voted off. You weren't the first jury member, though.
No.
What effect and what happens when there's a jury? Suddenly the game changes. What effect does it have on the way the rest of the game plays out?
Well, obviously when we merged,
I thought my number was coming up. And I was thinking, please, let me at least make the jury. So seeing the jury, seeing Vanessa, Roxy and Harry, I was like, well, at least I've made the jury. So it kind of lifted me up. But definitely wasn't, my goal to be in the jury. So, when it happened, I kind of knew it was going to happen.
How does it affect the rest of the players left in the game? That there's suddenly a jury?
Well, obviously, how you play the game, what you do. Now you've got an audience. Now you've got somebody who's judging you directly. And people that you've obviously had a hand in voting out. So it becomes incredibly complex, So, to finally get to the two and get those two votes, it's a pretty damn impressive thing. So,
Sean,
congratulations.
Your entire tribe ended up on the jury. What would you, in retrospect, what would you have done differently?
Hang on to the poll, Nico. That was the beginning and the end of me. But well done to Heikki. I think if I'd won that challenge, I possibly would have gone through to the finals.
What if you'd taken Letsego with you on the family reward?
Too many what ifs, Nico. Ellie, I believe I'm a BE husband on the island. I had to take her with me. She was my alliance, and so to my soldier MXO.
So that was more of a loyalty choice than it was a strategy?
It was a decision more with my heart than with my head, Nico.
Heikki, you were often accused by various people of playing to the jury, of currying favor with them. The votes have now been cast. Everything is as it is. Was that a strategy on your part?
I suppose you're referring to, obviously when it was viewed on television that I told Harry that I owed him one. I'll tell you what the viewers didn't see was inside. I voted for Harry 3 times. Hey, and at one of those 3 times, at one of those 3 times, and I went to him every time and I told him I'm going to vote for him. And there was one time that he didn't vote for me. So I went to him and I said, Harry, you know what? You could have voted for me. I actually owe you one. And I couldn't give it to him while he was he got voted off. And so what happened was, the reason I voted for Malusi, you saw that part where I said, well, Malusi just turned on Harry like that. The reason why I voted for Malusi was we saw Malusi eating sweeties that came up on the island and he didn't share it with anybody.
Well, now let me stop you there.
So I told Harry on the show, I said, Harry, that one's for you when I voted Malusi off.
Now, answer this. At tribal councils, were you saying and doing things hoping to affect the way the jury perceives you? At all? Give it to us straight. Yes or no?
Yes and no, Nico.
Yes and no?
Yes and no, because you...
Right, let's hold it right there. Let's go to the jury. Any of the jury members who felt that was the case, that Heikki was playing to the jury? About that.
Heikki, regardless of what happens tonight and what the outcome is, I award you an award for the most outstanding performance. And I have a little gift for you here, which is specially made for you, your very own Oscar. Heikki Bear, Best Actor in a Leading Role.
Thank you very much. Grab a seat.
I've always wanted to win an Oscar.
And the Oscar goes to Heikki Bear.
Thank you, Ellie.
Right, Heikki, whether or not that was to a game well played. Letsego, your game plan was, of course, not to offend anyone. Your game plan was not to make enemies. By your own admission, you said that. You even, when your alliance partner, Tejan, you went with him, you were loyal to him all the way to the end. Do you feel that loyalty entitles you to his vote when it comes to that final vote?
No, you know what? No, I don't feel like it makes me feel entitled to his vote because he's his own person with his own mind and his own decisions. And he's entitled to his decisions. So, no, I don't think...
Well, we won't ask Tejan exactly what he voted. The burning question is, of course, what is in this voting box? That's a question that remains. All will be revealed right after the break.
go as far as possible. And that far as possible means to the top 2.
I did my absolute utmost best. And because of that, I know a lot of good things will come from this. Super Reiki. Yeah, he's such a wonderful... How can I go? Yeah. I know I am. Yeah.
My strategy was lie low, and then when no one is watching, rise up to the top. That's exactly what I've done.
Heiki, Letsejo, the time has come. I will now reveal the votes, which will determine which one of you bears or will get the title Ultimate Survivor and, of course, go home with 1 million rand in cash. The first vote I read will be the viewers' vote. You at home had a week to vote for your favorite player, the one who you felt was most deserving to win 1 million rand. This is the player that you feel is the ultimate survivor. Now, those votes were independently audited. I will now ask a representative of Deloitte, Callista Mashingura, to come and join us on set and hand over that viewer's vote. Callista, thank you very much. And the first vote is the viewer's vote. Heiki. Of course, the question is, will the viewers and the jury agree on this one? It is time to find out. I'll read the votes.
And 3 chickens, but only if you win, let's say.
Which is the first?
Marry me.
Well, I don't know which is the first.
I googled, I'm joking, bro.
Right. The first vote is the viewer's vote. That is to Heiki. Heiki. 1 vote, Heiki. Heiki. 2 votes, Heiki. Letsejo. 2 votes, Heiki. 1 vote, Letsejo. Heiki. 3 votes, Heiki. 1 vote, Letsejo. Letsejo. 3 votes, Heiki. 2 votes, Letsejo. Letsejo. 3 votes, Heiki. 3 votes, Letsejo. Heiki. 4 votes, Heiki. 3 votes, Letsejo. Come on, bro. Heiki. 5 votes, Heiki. 3 votes, Letsego. Heiki, if the next vote is yours, you will be the winner of season 4.
Look at you.
Thank you, Dada. Thank you.
What information?
Thank you.
Don't make me look so short. You know. Are we queued yet? Right, there you have it, the winner of Survivor Season 4, Survivor South Africa Maldives, Heiki Berg. When we come back, we'll find out how the jury voted and why. Welcome back to the Survivor South Africa Maldives live finale from Rand Airport here in Johannesburg, where Heiki has just won the title of Ultimate Survivor and that awesome 1 million rand cash prize. Let's take a look at how the jury voted. This should be very interesting. Heiki and Letsego. Very well played, but a few surprising votes there. Tejan, would you like to explain yourself?
Well, I'm sure everyone's dying to know why, so I'm not going to say anything. All right. Okay. If Letsego had just answered the way I was expecting her to, she would have got it hands down.
Why did you vote for Heiki?
Well, okay, just quickly. To me, I had to think a little deeper about it, and it was about who I believed and felt would do more good with it. And Heiki being in the public eye, I felt he'd be able to do more good with the money. So that's why I went that way. So.
Thank you, Heiki. Grab a seat.
And do good with it, brother.
Grab a seat, guys. Sean.
I went with Letsego in mind, and he persuaded me. He
You went
persuaded me.
with Letsecho in mind, he persuaded you.
I went to tribal council with Letsecho in mind. I was going to vote for her. And he just persuaded me with his answers. He got my vote.
Either way it fell, Heiki, a game well played. Now, let's get some final thoughts. Letsecho, how are you feeling right now?
I'm happy for Heiki. I'm very happy for you, Heiki. Well done. Well done. Well done. Proud of you.
Heiki, there you are. There you are. You're sitting there. You have the title of Ultimate Survivor. It is yours. You have won this game. There's only one thing left to do, and that is to hand you the money. Now don't just sit there. Come on over here and come and grab it. It's yours. Well deserved. Well played. If you don't want this, I'll take it off your hands. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, a true survivor, Heiki Berg. Take it away.
Well done, buddy.
Well, there you go. That concludes another incredible season of Survivor. Heiki Berg, the winner of the title Ultimate Survivor. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Like a true survivor, never give up and be thankful for what you have. God bless everybody.
AM squared.
I get the book and I'm like, I get to do that.